reckon I'm going to have one the minute I set foot on land, to be honest. But one is for money, because I've not got that much money left, especially if they cancel me over to that. And the other is grunting. Them fucking grunts. I didn't even know I was doing them until I filmed it. So hopefully I'll stop fucking grunting if I'm packing smoking. Anyway, you don't look at me when that's there. The reason I've not been up there today was I've been going round in circles. I've done about 2.5 laps of this thing today. Gradually getting closer and closer and easing my way in at places that I thought it'd be good to stay the night. And because, like I said, this Nautic Path software for the med's shit. It was great for North West Europe, but the med one's fucking rubbish. I keep sailing over land, and you know, if you're sailing over land, how are you supposed to know if there's a rock underneath you? And you know, this thing I reckon chucks out some big rocks every now and again, so you've got to be really careful. And to be honest, if you hit one, you've just got to go slow. And hopefully with it being a steel boat, I'll bounce off. But try your best not to hit the bastards in the first place. But I was determined to see this. I didn't expect get anchored so close though, because it's very steep. You know, it doesn't just hit the water and level out. This thing, it's you know, it doesn't know where water is. It's just fucking come up. All them storms stay away. There's been a few storms knocking about today as well. They've not come here, like you can see them. So much for my night in front of the fucking fire. Someone up there fucking hates me. Got all settled down last night. Nice night watching Volcano. Well, you've seen how close I was. And it started off really well. Dropped the anchor. Great. Started to go dark. And then I thought, right, nice pan of tater ash. I cooked it to pan of tater ash. Halfway through cooking tater ash, the boat starts fucking rolling like fuck. I've not slept proper since leaving Sardinia. I've not, and that was 5 days ago now. I've not ate proper. I was going to eat properly last night. Tater ash. Yeah, halfway through cooking tater ash, the wind picks up from virtually nothing to 26 knots, blowing against the shore, and I'm anchored 100 yards, 120 yards away from the shore. And then, so I thought, what do I do? The anchor was holding. I thought, do I sit it out, or do I fuck off? But I'm having problems with the windlass. That windlass. Every few, it's brand new as well. It's not the windlass. It's what the chain goes into. Yeah, I thought, do I sit it out? But anyway, I thought, no, I best not. If it picks up any more and I have trouble with the chain, I'm in trouble, because the boat was rolling really bad. So, yeah, we're still rolling. At least some of it works. So, I thought, right, I'll pick it up and go down to the other side of the island. Well, that chain, it keeps getting trapped on the drum of the windlass. The windlass, by the way, is it's an hand windlass that you hand winch your chain into the boat with, and it's hard enough at the best of times, but with that, it took me an hour to get 60 metres of chaining, and I was absolutely exhausted. Like I said, I've not slept anyway for four days, not properly anyway, and I'm getting thrown about on the front, just on my hands and knees, trying to lift this fucking anchor chain in. It's a 6-ton boat with not dead big waves, but enough to make it roll. Anyway, struggling with that. I finally got it in after about an hour, and I was absolutely, people who've never sailed single-handedly don't realise just how hard it can be at times. It can be really, really hard, really exhausting. Like today, then I thought, right, I'll go down the other side of the island. Excuse me. Goes round the other side of the island. The wind's blowing. The waves are bigger. The wind's blowing all the way round the island, unless you get away from the island. But there's only two or three places you can anchor down there. They're very narrow. There's waves at every one of them, and it's blowing 26 fucking knots at every one of them. And it was, apart from actually round one side, it was blowing about 10 knots. But there's no anchorage there, but that was the side where the waves were coming to. So the volcano, or the mountain, whatever it is, must certain weather patterns must create its own winds, really strong winds. And so anyway, I decided to leave. I left there. I went to another island that's lower lying, so I thought I might be able to. The winds won't be the same. I got there and it's exactly the same. By this time it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, fuck it. I've just set out to sea. But it's not even a good place set out to sea. There's islands all around you. Sicily down there, so it's just very hard to get any sleep. And I thought, fuck it. I banked fucking tiller pilot on, which the wind vane on, and I headed out between an island and Sicily. It's a 10-mile gap, and if the wind changes on a wind vane, you can end up on shore. But I needed some sleep, and I put that on for about, well, it was supposed to be half an hour, but fucking hell, I woke up 2 hours later. Missed everything, thank fuck. So I had about 2 hours sleep, and I'm still trying to get in. It's now, I don't know, about fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. I'm still trying to find somewhere to anchor. That fucking software, Nautic Path software, is shit. Don't buy it, whatever you do. The Northwest Europe one is great, but the Mediterranean one, it's got no detail on most areas. Around certain places, it'll have a bit of detail, so it's very dangerous going into any islands. And on a lot of most of mainland, all around the side, it was all the same, and Sicily's nearly all the same. So now I'm hoping there's an unmarked marina on the island of Vulcano. She fucking shut up as well. Because I need to fucking stop somewhere, get some sleep, I'm nearly out of water, nearly out of fuel. So I need a fucking break, basically. I'm pissed off. It's hard work getting fucking battered. I've been handsteering this. My tiller pilot doesn't like waves coming up from behind, on an angle, or anywhere behind. My wind vane the wind's strong enough now, it's picked up, got 15 knots. The wind is up and down all the fucking time. It's absolutely, I thought sailing round England was hard, but winter in the Med has got some real problems of its own. Before anyone decides to come here and get away for a nice bit of winter sailing, I think fucking twice, I tell you. And I wouldn't mind sailing from Sromboli to down these islands up round the volcano. It was the best sailing I've ever done. The boat was flying along. I just seemed to have everything right, even though I was exhausted. I was enjoying the sailing. But then I got near the islands again, and the weather just totally fucks up. Anyway, I've had enough. I'm trying to get in and go fucking sleep.